Imagine two friends, Jake and Marcus. Same age, same city, same salary, and both have exactly $50,000 saved. But one decision, quietly, changes everything. Jake believes real estate is real wealth, something you can touch, something you can see. So he takes that 50 grand, uses it as a 20% down payment, and buys a $250,000 rental property. 30-year mortgage. Monthly payment? About $1,300. He finds a tenant, paying $1,800 in rent. On paper, that's $470 profit every single month. Jake smiles. He thinks, I cracked the code. But Marcus does something that doesn't look impressive at all. No excitement, no big move. He takes the same $50,000, puts it into a total stock market index fund, and then, every single month, automatically invests $300. No tenants, no property, no loans, just consistency. And honestly, at the beginning, Jake looks like the winner, because one owns a house and the other owns a number on a screen. But here's where things start to shift, because Jake counted the rent, but he didn't count the late-night phone calls, the leaking pipes, the broken appliances, the months when no one is paying rent. Property taxes, insurance, unexpected repairs, a water heater gone bad, a roof that suddenly needs fixing. And slowly, that $470 profit starts shrinking. Sometimes to almost nothing, sometimes below zero. And this is the part of real estate that never makes it into thumbnails. But to be fair, Jake has something Marcus doesn't. Leverage. He used $50,000 to control a $250,000 asset. And that's not small, because even a small rise in property value starts building serious wealth. After just a few years, Jake may already have $60,000, maybe $70,000 in equity. Money he didn't fully put in. That's powerful. Meanwhile, Marcus looks like he's doing nothing. No action, no drama. But his money, it doesn't need attention. It just grows. 70,000, 80,000, 90, 100. Quietly. Because compounding doesn't look exciting at first. It looks slow, almost boring, until one day it isn't. Now, fast forward 10 years. Jake's property may be worth $340,000. His mortgage has gone down. His equity, roughly $175,000. It's impressive. Very impressive. But Marcus, his portfolio is sitting around $170,000 too. And suddenly, they're almost equal. One spent 10 years actively managing an asset. The other barely touched his investment. That's the first shock. But the real difference isn't the money. It's the journey. Jake dealt with debt, repairs, tenants, uncertainty. Marcus dealt with patience and nothing else. Now jump to year 20. Jake's property might be worth $500,000. Mortgage almost gone. Net worth around $450,000. Sounds incredible. And it is. But it came with 2 decades of effort. Maintenance, vacancies, renovations. Because rental income is not as passive as people make it sound. Marcus, that same $50,000 plus just $300 a month has now compounded to around the same number, $450,000, maybe more. And here's the moment that makes people pause. The boring path ended up right next to the glamorous one. But here's where it gets even more interesting. If Marcus had invested just $200 more per month, $500 instead of $300, his portfolio could be touching $600,000 or beyond. That's the power of compounding. Small changes, huge outcomes. Now ask yourself, who actually won? Real estate or index funds? The truth is, both can win, and both can fail. Because most people only count what looks good. They count rent, but ignore repairs. They count returns, but ignore panic selling. They count leverage, but ignore risk. Jake forgot to count his time. Marcus almost forgot to count how powerful patience can be. And that's what this is really about. Wealth is not just numbers. It's time, stress, risk, freedom. All of it matters. So next time someone says, real estate always wins, or the stock market always wins, don't argue. Just ask one simple question. Did you include everything? Because the answer that includes everything is the only answer that actually matters. And if you're thinking, what if someone does both, real estate and index funds together? Then the game changes completely. Because now you're not choosing sides, you're building a system. But that's a different story. And trust me, that one's even more powerful. MCN